Hey peoples, what's going on? This is Karen. There's no tutorial. I'm just gonna be talking the whole time. So if you want to watch, you can. If not, then it's okay with me, honestly. Um, I am reborning some passies right now. I'm not gonna show you because I already showed you before. I'll show you the end result, but yeah. Don't ever go to Home Depot to get your magnets. They suck. They really do. And these that I have a hole in the middle. Don't know why they would have a hole in the middle of a magnet, but they do. And how they would, yeah. Anyway, so I've just seen lately. I've not been showing any of my reborns. Like I have so many. Like I have a plethora of reborns, just two. And just ever since Laura's passing, I've just not had the mood to do that. It's not because I choose to be in misery all the time or anything, or just choose to do that. I just, it's been hard. So, things have been a lot better lately, but, as far as that goes. But I have been depressed again lately. Nobody's diagnosed me ever, but I've just been chronically depressed all my life, on and off, like the roller coaster up and down. And, so I was very depressed earlier. Into the oh pardon me's. But I talked to my mom for about an hour, and I talked to my friend. And now that I'm doing something, I feel better. Like, if I'm just doing dishes or doing laundry or cleaning around the house, it might not make me feel like I'm like a fully functioning, but I love to be hands-on with everything. So if it's just as simple as reborning some passies, then that's all it is. So yeah. Oh, goodness. Come on. And, what else? So my mom has, some jewelry from my grandmother. My grandmother passed about 14 years ago. She was the best thing that has ever happened in my life. Well, my mom, too. But my mom's still here, and I really miss my grandma. Grandmas have something special, Grandmas are grandmas, and they will always be. There's just something special about grandmas. And so I miss her. But anyway, she had Native American jewelry, like very vintage, handmade jewelry that my grandfather bought her. And so my mom has decided to sell. It's taken my mom and I a long time for us to kind of get rid of some of the things that was my grandmother's. We held on to them just because they were hers, not because we wanted them. And that happens when you really, really just miss somebody, and you want any part of them and what they had, even if they didn't really like them all that much, just because they were theirs. So now she has decided to sell them, and I'm a little sick of eBay right now. So I'm on Etsy now. I have a little shop on Etsy, and I'm putting these pieces on there. The only thing is my friend, Jennifer, loves Native American jewelry. So I'm showing her them first. I showed her a few over Facebook, and she loved one, but she doesn't know if it's going to fit. So she's coming over to my mom's house on Saturday and just look at the jewelry. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm on Etsy, and when that stuff is gone, I make jewelry. I don't make it all that great. I'm not like fantastic. I just use the wire beading, or the wire. Sorry, I'm kind of getting this right. I don't want to burn myself. Even if this is a low temp, I still don't want to burn myself. I don't know what's worse, hot glue or Elmer's glue. They really just both kind of stick to your hands. Where was I? So she's coming over on Saturday to pick out some jewelry. And they're like $38 each, but because she's my friend, Mom's obviously going to cut her a price. And she's like, yay, awesome. So, yes, I'm doing that. I'm reborning some passies this morning. These don't Did I say don't buy magnets from Home Depot yet? They suck, dude. They just really, sorry kids, they suck. Sorry kids, whatever. So yeah. So I don't make my passies all that like audaciously, but here's one. Got that from the dollar store. It's not a Nook or anything. It's just $1. And that I put the magnet on. Obviously, you got to test the baby what side is on, and then put a little piece of material there, and there we go. There we have it. I try to cut the corners so you don't see it through the holes in the front. You might see that like a corner like that, but yeah. And then I did this one earlier, but this has a stronger magnet that I got off of eBay. And if I get them again, I will definitely tell you, because these are the best I've ever used. They're very strong, but you might have to be careful around hospitals, you know, what do you call it, like pacemakers and stuff like that. So this is, you can't see the magnet itself, but this is another one. Little Pooh Bear. That's $1 also. And I have to admit this, I kept this because there was 2 in a package at the dollar store, and I really like this, so I kept one for me. Hope you don't mind, but the other one goes in the giveaway. I just thought it was so cute. Really cute. And then, because I had this material, and I just get random material all the time because I'm a collector of material. You never know what you're going to need and for what use and whenever. You can use it for a craft. You can use it for a tablecloth or whatever. So some Easter material. And here is part of a little chickie. You can see that. 7 minutes already. I'm just talking. So yes, so on Etsy, I'm going to sell those things. I still have to go back on there and sell quite a few things because they're vintage. We have no idea where they were bought, how much they were, what era, what year they were bought and are made. It's extremely hard to sell them. But a few pieces have that turquoise, the Indian turquoise kind of bead, gem, whatever you call it. And I know that that ups the price a little bit. And so I'm trying to lose weight right now. I have a whole lot of health issues. Always have. And as I get older, I get a new health issue almost every few years. And so the weight is definitely an issue. And so, as you know, I'm Christian and I talk to the Lord, and He's telling me what to do and how to do it. And the reason it's difficult because I love carbs. I love sweets and carbs together. I love junk. It's hard to actually, for me, because I'm just so tired all the time, to like make like a full meal, like, you know, stand in front of the stove for like an hour and a half and make like a full meal. I like doing crock-pot things. But anyway, I like easy things, and easy things are not what's going to get me to lose weight. So, for a minimum, I have to eat at least 3 salads a week. I know that doesn't sound like a lot to some people, but for somebody who doesn't eat any greens at all and never grew up eating greens at all, is a lot. So, and then for 6 days a week, you have to, I have to be good. And for 1 day a week, I can have not everything I want, because it's going to be crazy, but a splurge. And I think that if you totally and entirely deprive yourself, then you're going to always feel like you can't accomplish your goal. You know what I mean? If you totally and entirely just, I mean, if you're used to it and that's where you grew up, that's, you know, okay. But I grew up eating lots of snacks. My mom had 4 kids, and that's not a huge family to nowadays. But she had 4 kids, and she had to feed everybody. She had a 6-person family, and so we ate like a lot of junk when I was growing up. And plus we were a little unruly. We really wouldn't, you know, listen. However, we're at Grandma's house. Grandma had a protein, maybe 2 carbs, and at least 2 vegetables. Maybe 1 carb and 2 vegetables. Like we'd have chicken, baked potato, maybe some green beans and broccoli, or green beans and a salad, or something like that. So my grandma always had a square meal. So we did grow up knowing what the difference was. We just, it was hard. So I grew up eating what I wanted to eat, not what I should eat. About the preemie, making by Pat Moulton. She's 14 inches around, and she's 14 and a half inches around, and 14 and a half in length. I think they did put the wrong body on her. She's a little thick in the tummy, but she's so cute. Her little dainty little fingers, but she still does have a smell on her. I don't know why people keep on sending me their smelly reborns. I don't know why. I take care of myself. I'm hygienically good. Kind of like nerdy today, but that's okay. But if you want to buy her, I know kits go for $120, but that is the that's the whole kit. Sorry, I'm clipping my nails right now. I'm not a very great time. But if somebody wants to buy her, I'm selling her for $85 to $90. Plus about $10 shipping. Sorry, had to do that. Got some issues. So yeah. The only thing that's wrong about her, I believe, is the body. I think the limbs are what they should be. I went on Google and checked it all out and everything. So yes. I'm hoping that I sell her on eBay, because she's on eBay right now. She's been on there for 2 days. Nobody's taken a bite yet. But if nobody swaps with me, trades. I'm looking for a trade too. Not just selling. Trade would be great. But I'm so picky. But I will look at anybody's trade. I'm not, ignorant to that. So you want to trade, you can Skype or Facebook or whatever. So yeah. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I did this whole video and I had to delete about half of it because I was working on reborning some passies and I really wasn't paying attention to you having that eye-to-eye contact. I was just looking down and doing what I was doing, and that's not really interesting now, is it? So, I've done this video 5 times today. Sometimes I just talk and talk and talk that I gotta talk myself out of whatever, I like to talk a lot. So sometimes that means recording a lot and deleting a lot. But on Etsy, I am also selling my jewelry. I am selling my grandmother's Native American jewelry, her vintage, and I am also selling the jewelry that I make. Now, this jewelry isn't anything that you'd buy ever in Macy's or Penny's or anything like that, but they're bead. It's a bead jewelry. Most of it is about 85% is glass. I do a few fillers with like plastic beads or acrylic beads, but most of it is glass, and I just pride myself on that because I think that's the best quality of a fake bead you could get. So I bought this little thing yesterday at, you see the back, at Hobby Lobby, and it was $1.99, and I think that it can display my jewelry very well. The thing is, that's a little crooked on the bottom, but there is one set, kind of. Let me see if I can not get that so crooked. Need to bring this up a little bit more and this down a little bit more. Is that better? That's better. Sorry. That is a half of a set. That's a necklace. You want to see closer the earrings? It's a necklace. I have many different kinds. And then there are another pair of earrings and a big bracelet. The bracelet is about 8 inches, I think. Very, very big. 8 3/4 inches would be for a big gal, big boned gal. Have long dangly earrings, either that, or I could, if you're really interested in it, I can just do it again and use less. Less beads. So the one earring set, this one is 2.5 inches long. The other one is 1.5 inches long. And these are both sterling silver French hooks. They're all sterling silver. I think only the first 2 or 3 sets that I made were the fish hooks. But with sterling silver, they're going to tarnish. I mean, they've been sitting there for quite a while, and I brought them out, and there's a little bit of tarnish on there, so I have to make sure that I'm going to clean these well. And they are sterling silver, so they're going to be needing to be cleaned. So that is my first set, and I'll show you some more. So I'm going to be putting these on Etsy. Okay, so here's the next set. I'm glad I got this. Those are the earrings. Those are sterling silver French hooks. They might sway the earrings back one way or another, but when they're on, one is on each ear, you can't tell, you know, like that they're not. Like, okay, I'll just let you see and let me shut up. Those are the earrings. And then that is the necklace. I believe that is a 16-inch necklace. So if you have any questions or you want any, let me know. Be back with the next one. Three, 2, 1. Okay, I'm back. So the clasp, it will always be either round or the lobster clasp. And the wire is stainless steel. It's a soft flex, so it's kind of soft, and that way you can kind of manipulate it to tie it and knot it and do all those things with the pliers. And these earrings, I believe they are, let's see, these are fish hooks. I believe this was the very first set of earrings that I made. They are the exact same length, even though one might look longer than the other. And this is the necklace. I believe this is a 20-inch long necklace. There's that, and it goes all the way down to there. Sorry, and that's the heart. When it lays against you, it'll be like that. I don't know, it won't be like that. It'll be flat. For some reason, it always twists and turns and gives me some issues. Right there. Little heart. So that is that one. And that's how much room it has left in the back. Okay. So yay, I'm glad I'm get to show you my what I do and what I make and all that good stuff. It was not handmade. This was a necklace that was bought in New York and Company, and it broke over the holidays. And I made it into a pair of earrings and a bracelet. Here, let me take the bracelet off. That way you can just look at the earrings. There we go. Like the dangly stuff. Oh, 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 oh. Then that is the bracelet. I don't think I can, it has maybe about an inch to go. I have very thick wrists, so this is probably about a 7.5 bracelet. I'm just going to keep on going until you tell me to stop. Alright, this is the next one. Again, all glass, handmade. And there's a pretty little sandal charm at the end of it. So those are the earrings. The necklace is more impressive. Probably selling myself short. Just like that, and then there's on the bottom. Sorry, it's wiggling so much. Goodness, lay flat there. There we go. Okay, so again, on to the next. Okay, so this piece is different. On this one, I went with my uncle quite a while ago, and there was like this flea market / farmer's market, and they were selling Moroccan pendants for $1 each, and I went crazy. And I got a lot of them, and so this is called, I've been starting to name my jewelry, and I was naming them and measuring them and all that stuff to just put all the details. And this one I call Mo Rockin' Red. And the pendant is lower than the thing, so you'll just have to. So there's the red in between and the black, and it keeps on going down until you get to that pendant right there. Bam! That's a fashion statement right there. With my head right in the way. There we go. And then this is, I believe it's a 18 to 20 inch, probably a 20 inch necklace. And this is the bracelet. Going along with the same theme. The red and the black. I really can't, it's hard to, hold on, let me just fashion it again and, or not fashion it, fasten it. Get these terms. Just like that. But that one is supposed to lay like that. So yeah. I'm just going to do a couple more and then I will let you go, I promise. You're like, okay, we've seen enough. And obviously the pendants are glass, so you got to be careful of them. Okay, let me get even there. There's even. There's that one. And it goes up. And there's that pendant right on the end of it. Try to steady that with my hand. Sorry, guys. And then there's this bracelet that goes with it. It might be a little bit big. But there it is. It matches exactly. One, I love this one. I should wear this to church. Just a necklace, nothing with it. And it's mirrored on each side exactly, but some of the stones might be turned in some way or another. There's that. My hand on the bottom, or my hand on the back. Then it goes down right there. So yeah, I have something called the what's it called? The Cyberlink, the UCam, and I'm gonna try to put these in front of the UCam and take the pictures with the mouse. That way I don't have to put it on my digital camera and upload it and do all that stuff. And this one is my favorite. My friend asked how much it was. I told her it was $16. I'm not sure if I'm going to stay with that price or not. Let me make sure that this is even before I do it, even Stevens. Okay, it is completely even. It is, again, shadowed. For whatever I put in the back, I put on the front. So let me just show you the top first. Sorry. woman thing. That's the clasp. These are the beads. This is the purple set. This is one of my favorites that I've ever done. It really is. Let's start up here. It might not be even on the top going all the way down, but I promise you that it is. It's not odd. It's not an odd. And there's that right there. So beautiful. I like that one. So I'm going to try to take the pictures with this, with the UCam. That way I don't have to take a picture and upload it to my computer and then upload it to whatever. Hopefully it can just be on there. So that's what I'm going to try to do for the Etsy. That's it for today. I have a lot more jewelry. A lot. And it would take quite a few videos to put everything in there for you to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, for the next few days, couple weeks, I'm going to be really doing that and on that and putting everything up on Etsy. And I'm excited because I've had a lot of things to sell for a long time. And I just didn't know how I was going to do it, whether I was going to do it like a craft fair or like a yard sale or like a bazaar or something through the church. I had no idea. Now that there's Etsy, I'm so excited. I can actually sell my stuff now, so yay! Yes, I'm excited, very excited. So I'm going to go do that, and if I haven't said already, the Reborn thing is going to be on the back burner for a while while I do all this other stuff. Reborn is just one of my hobbies. I have many other hobbies, and I am right now trying to get the Noah Girl by Reva Schick on Etsy. I have to do a thorough background check before I do that, though, and I have to see her work, not the work of somebody else, but her work. So I didn't want to believe it when I heard it from that one person, the one lady who said it. But you're right. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. I am so sorry. All right. Love you guys. Love yourselves. Talk to you soon. Bye. Smooches, everybody.